because I've been playing and I actually made it this far, so I'm gonna get drafted into the NBA.
Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnati, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking involvement, I love it, freaking involvement. This freaking involvement thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already had endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnati, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right. Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody.
And this dude really wants to be my agent.
You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen. Shoot, dribble, pass, and defend the basketball my entire time on this great planet.
Why does this dude want to be my agent?
I've seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college.
I hope he does.
You've done that. I am offering you now a chance to experience life. Getting you people with love to be in those Jordans right now.
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh yeah, but I was nothing.
Right, you know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but bam! Just like that, you can
What
flip
the
burgers.
fuck?
Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnati, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money? Money isn't everything. No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freedom. Money is freedom. The freedom of choice. The freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning. Between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnati, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
What if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we worked for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we worked so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
Listening to me.
Not just a game.
All right. Look, truth be told,
Welcome to the stream.
I understand it.
but I was talking to my boy Victor.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnati is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
It's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with
It's
y'all.
not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
Wait, Frank, you still have a decision to make. Sign with
Lol, they're gonna start fighting now.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Vic's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Free. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Free, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old. You will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into
What the
NBA.
fuck? This dude is being all serious.
This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti.
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody's
your 30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back. And think about it, sleep on it, pray on it. And I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you
son.
too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office, and I was carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we were.
Bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
Alright, let's see what we get drafted into.
With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
Train little tuber. What's up?
With the second pick in the NBA Draft,
How have you
the Los Angeles
you
Lakers
been?
select D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University.
$19 years old.
With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
No tuber, I won't be on at that time. Sorry.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. the 5th pick in the
Welcome
NBA draft,
to the stream,
the
the
Orlando
little
Magic
cat.
select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Wait, Lil Tuber, one quick question. What time is, you said 7, right? Well, that's 7 o'clock of England, but what time do you think that is over here at the US?
With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin.
Man, he's tall.
Oh, the dude from the New York Knicks,
in the
he's
NBA
fucking
draft,
tall.
the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
I'm playing some NBA 2K16.
With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select the point guard from UCLA.
And well, I guess that's alright.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna be playing my first NBA game right now.
This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Big.
Hey, I got you, man. And all them in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Yeah.
Uptown.
Yeah, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
He's the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she can tell it.
Go ahead,
Get her, mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Come on.
Go get him, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-one.
Whoever just joined, welcome to the stream. Let's go, first NBA game.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in
the
camp.
gamer.
Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, our first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Let's hope to get the win, guys.
For this day for a long time, it's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
I guess we're starting bench, guys.
Complete dominance.
I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Thompson dishes to Noel. This one for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now
Man,
one for two.
God dang it.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single-game record with 12 in a game shot blocks. And what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Gutierrez.
Yeah, and you know, he can relax a little bit now. That first one is in the books. It won't be the biggest bucket he makes in his life, but man, it makes
how did I miss that?
Right about that. No matter how many thousands of them he winds up with, he'll never forget that first one.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that
Man, I wanted it to dunk.
His family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. And he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
On the wing, Thompson. All sorts of time. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
And, you know, going back to Nerlens Noel's shooting, the improvements to his form look really good. Even better is that he hit 60% from the line as a rookie. That may not sound like a great start, but at this stage of his development, that's great progress.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And the foul called on Freak.
How was that a foul?
Of the game. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
We're tied.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some decent buckets because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense leading straight into our...
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. Third quarter starting here now. Nice game. Great performance. For Philadelphia, Jeremy Grant comes in for Carl Landry. And Robert Covington subbed in for Hollis Thompson. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Robert Covington out there with Grant. And it's Smith. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Okafor in at the center. Sullinger the screen. Crowder kicks to Gutierrez. Terrific design on the
yes.
He lays it in. Gutierrez has got his second basket of the game.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Screen by Grant. Cannon, the pass to Grant. Okafor sets the pick for Grant. The feed to Cannon. Grant with the screen on Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Cannon kicks to Okafor. Pulls it from 20. Oh,
yes, boy.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Guess that, boy.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. 4th in assists, 8th in steals. And they were one of the top 10 teams in the league at scoring points off turnovers. I'd call them a very opportunistic team.
And from those assist numbers, you can see this was a very unselfish.
I'm barely starting Michael the Gamer.
Infectious and made them a tough team to defend.
It's Bradley on the wing. Sullinger the screen. Just 5 on the clock.
My overall Michael the Gamer is 55.
And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 12 points in the game.
You know, one of the things, guys, that impressed me about the Celtics was the number of assists they had. I mean, they really focused on moving the ball. And when you do that and you have shot makers, the assists pile up.
Cannon. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now here's Freak, covered by Okafor. Here's Gutierrez. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Smith. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Crowder. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here's the fast break. And the bucket counts. It is on his boot. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as
how the fuck are they winning if we had more points? How did they catch up?
And the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
What are we playing? What incidents?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? How'd you feel about his performance, Ken?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean,
anyway, guys,
well, his passing, his instincts on offense,
I'm gonna stop here. I'll see you next video, and peace.
Most importantly, he was creating high quality shots and racking up the assists.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
And that's it for our broadcast.